Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About Star Wars with Maggie Levitt. We are less than a week away from the highly anticipated second season of The Mandalorian, and I thought I would dedicate today's episode to our beloved Mandalorian. Fun fact, back in 2018 when news of The Mandalorian series broke, I was really not into it. Despite completely avoiding any spoilers, any rumors, or anything like that, I had convinced myself that the series was going to center around Boba Fett, which wasn't something I was looking forward to. It was the Star Wars Celebration panel in 2019 that really caught my interest. I was excited to see Pedro Pascal in a Star Wars project, and the panel just really got me excited about it and made me realize it wasn't going to center around Boba Fett. So I started tuning in every Friday, and oh my god, the child is the cutest thing I have ever seen. I mean, I'm a self-professed Porg queen, but the child? Oh, I'm going to collect everything the child is on. I really love the story. I love how the series is constructed. I know a lot of people have been kind of on the fence about whether or not they like the more video game style of the series, where each episode is centered on a quest and you're introduced to side characters that you have to see the Mandalorian work with to get to the next stage. But I think that really works, especially since it's only 8 episodes. They're about 35 to 40 minutes long, and it really is the perfect show to wake up to every Friday morning. And, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I know I'm a huge Cassian Andor fan, but Din Djarin, he is probably a close number 2. I am so excited for the new season of The Mandalorian, but I'm afraid you all are going to get tired of hearing from me. I'll be on 2 live streams every weekend for the next 8 weeks. First, I'll be on the Star Wars Friends podcast every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturdays, I'll be with Candace from the Geeky Waffle, breaking down the episodes at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some fun guests. Now that we've got all that out of the way, we can talk about the second season of The Mandalorian and what we know about it thus far. If you've been on social media at all over the last 3 months, you will know that there has been so much speculation, so many conspiracy theories, and so many rumors about the trailer and what was going to be in it. Honestly, a lot of this built up false expectations that left a lot of people disappointed with what we got. I was a huge fan of what we got. I do not like trailers that reveal the entire plot of a movie, so why would I want that in an 8-episode, 30 to 40-minute series? I don't want things revealed. I don't want to know what's going to happen. A few sound bites are great. I mean, the first trailer used the Armorer's lines from season 1, so we really got nothing new. We also saw Sasha Banks and her mysterious character, which also led to so much speculation. We got the child giving his impression of the forever 2020 mood of just hiding. And that was all I needed. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I have sat down at the movie theaters back when people went to movies and watched trailers for movies and then felt like I had seen the whole movie because you got the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I don't want that for The Mandalorian. I want there to be secrets to be revealed. I want to be surprised. I know we had a few casting leaks that have been confirmed, but this is the same show that didn't produce toys in order to keep the secret of the child in the first season. So we were never going to get major reveals in a trailer. Now on to the second trailer, which dropped on October 19th during Monday Night Football, which everyone decided to sacrifice 2.5 hours of their life waiting for it to drop when they could have just waited to see it on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, all the places that the trailer got posted. And I was not going to watch sports ball. Again, this trailer had all sorts of rumors surrounding it. Saying that we were going to get big character reveals, that they had shot new scenes for it. It's never going to happen. I don't know why people listen to the rumors on Twitter and YouTube. Anyways, we didn't really get a whole lot more in the trailer. There was a little bit more of some of the scenes we had already seen in the first trailer. We found out that Din is looking for other Mandalorians, and we also got confirmation that the Razor Crest is damaged. During the first trailer, there was some speculation about the loading ramp of the Razor Crest appearing to be damaged, and it would appear that there is an issue. But aside from that, we really didn't get anything new or too exciting. It was just a nice little like tantalizing bite to get us excited for the new season. So it's got me excited. What about you? Now let's talk about some of the things that I really hope we see in the second season of The Mandalorian. These are all just personal speculation and my wish list of things that I would like to see. I know nothing, and frankly, I like to keep it that way. First up, let's talk about Din. I am really hoping that because he is a clan of two with the child now, that we might see him be a little bit more comfortable in the privacy of the Razor Crest and maybe take his helmet off, but who knows. I also would really like to know why his clan is so extreme. We've seen in past TV series like the Clone Wars and Rebels that Clan Kryze and Clan Ren and the Death Watch and all of those groups of Mandalorians took their helmets off. They walked around without helmets on. They didn't wear armor all the time. So why is his clan so extreme? I really hope that's something that we get answered this season, especially with him looking for other Mandalorians. Hopefully he'll encounter others that may not be as extreme as his clan. And like I've said in past episodes, I really love the Mandalorian lore. So any opportunity to learn more about where we are in Mandalorian history and how things have changed and evolved is going to make me happy. Next up, we've got Moff Gideon. My biggest question is how the hell did he end up with the Darksaber? And I swear if he's done something to Bo-Katan, I'm going to be mad. But what does this mean in terms of his own connection to the Mandalorians? Was he part of them? Does he have some affiliation with them? Is he maybe part of a group of Mandalorians that went to work for the Empire? Is he now in charge of the Mandalorians? Does the Mandalorian have to bow to him? Because he's got the Darksaber. He's the ruler of the Mandalorians now. There's a lot of questions involved about Moff, and I'm really hoping we see more of him. We didn't really see a lot of him in the first season, and I want to know more about him. I want to know his past. I want to know why he works for the Empire, why he's dressed like he wants to be a Darth Vader fanboy. I have a lot of questions. So that's something I'm really hoping that gets either answered in season 2 or set up to be answered in season 3. And then we have Greef Karga, who I am sure is only going to be in a handful of episodes just like last season. But honestly, can we talk about how Carl Weathers is serving some serious looks in the promotional content we got? I'm just saying. Honestly, I just really want to see more of him interacting with the child because the magic hand scene is so iconic. So anything that gives an opportunity to flesh his character out and bring him to life more on screen is going to make me happy, especially when you have a phenomenal actor, director, and legend like Carl Weathers involved with the project. You're going to want to use more of him. Now, you didn't think I forgot the child, did you? How could I forget this face? I'm really hoping that we get more incredibly cute meme and gift-worthy moments of the child, but I also really want to see more of his personality. In a past life, I was a puppeteer, so I really love seeing such an incredible, extremely expensive puppet kind of becoming more mainstream, and I just really want them to utilize that more. So, let's clap for the puppeteers involved with the child because they really make the show. And I just want to see more about the child. I would really like to find out more about where he came from, why they were trying to use him. There's just a lot of questions around him. And, off of that, there's also a part of me that doesn't want to learn more about the child. I think one of the great parts of Yoda was never knowing what his species was called. Same with Yaddle. Not knowing that species was always such a fun, question mark in the Star Wars lore, and nobody's really ever touched that. And there's a part of me that hopes that The Mandalorian doesn't actually dive into where he's from. But I also feel like at some point it kind of has to. So really, I'm just excited to see what happens with the child. And I am certain Mando Mondays are going to be giving us so much more child merchandise. And I'm going to go so incredibly broke because who can say no to this face? Other things that I am hoping for in the second season of The Mandalorian include the return of the Armorer and also a return of Omira. I loved both of those characters in the first season, and I hope that we get a chance to see them again and that their characters are expanded beyond what we've already seen. I'm also hoping for either a direct mention or an appearance from Bo-Katan and Sabine, especially since Din is looking for other Mandalorians. It just makes sense. I'm also hoping that if we do see Boba Fett, that it's going to be Temuera Morrison, because he is the only way you're going to get me excited about Boba Fett not being dead. That Sarlacc pit got him. And then I'm also hoping that we see Ezra, because Raul Cooley has been teasing us to death on Twitter, and if he isn't going to be Ezra, he has just been cruel, and I mean, that's okay. I'll take it. For today's episode, I am going to be trying something new and hoping that I can be a one-take wonder. I'm going to be unboxing my Black Series Mandalorian figure that just came in the mail this week. I know all the cool kids like doing unboxing videos, so I thought I would give it a try. I mistakenly said that this was my first Black Series over on Twitter, but I actually have a Black Series Cal Kestis figure. I just haven't taken him out of the box yet because I kind of like the way it looks in the box. This boxing is actually like remarkably more attractive than past Black Series figures, but I would like the Mandalorian to be free of the packaging. So I am going to open him up now. I'm super excited about this figure. I had originally had it pre-ordered back at the beginning of the year, ended up canceling my pre-order, and then it opened up again and I pre-ordered it a few months back. It's such a gorgeous figure. The painting is great and the figure is great, and I'm just really excited about him. Yeah. So here he is. Ooh, his cape reminds me of my Lord of the Rings figures from when I was a kid. I think Frodo had a cape very similar to this. Let's see, how does he come out? Free him from the carbonite! Okay, so here he is. His cape is so cool. I don't know why I like the cape so much. Head rotates. His elbows aren't super jointed. His wrist isn't jointed, but there is some movement available. Legs are pretty good, actually. Really good joints there. Yeah, this figure is so cool. Downside, helmet does not come off, but totally worth the like $19.99 I paid for it. He is going to be going up next to my other tiny Mandalorian figure. For comparison, I have tiny Mando and I have big Mando. And then I dropped him. One take wonder. But yeah, if you have the opportunity and the means, I highly recommend the Black Series figures. They're really great quality, and Hasbro's really been killing it this year. I'm hoping that we get some new ones once the new season starts. But yeah, that's my first unboxing experience. So hopefully I was... That's all I have for this week's episode of Let's Talk About Star Wars. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing segment and that I didn't look like too much of a dork. I also hope that you enjoyed some of my theories and speculation for season 2.
What are some of your favorite speculation or theories that you have for what might happen in the second season of The Mandalorian? You can hit me up over on Twitter or down in the comments section. Also, be sure, if you aren't a subscriber, to subscribe to my channel so you stay up to date with my new videos. I will also link the Star Wars Friends podcast and Geeky Waffle down below the video, so be sure to subscribe to them so you know when our live streams go live. I really look forward, as a member of the Star Wars community, to the excitement that will be surrounding the second season of The Mandalorian, and I really look forward to talking with all of you every weekend. Have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you. Now for a special post-credits segment I like to call Will Cara Dune Get Killed Off in Season 3? The Magic 8 Ball says, it is certain.